Hello everyone, this is Crystal and welcome to my channel where I share card making techniques and sweet paper crafts. Today I have a little gift card ornament that features the Holy Family. So let me show you how I made this. First, I started off with a piece of 6x6 paper, and the one I used was a wood grain because I wanted to give my manger a wood grain look. And so then I'll take this and I will fold it in half, and then I'll open it up and I'll fold it the other direction in half too. And you want to make sure that it's burnished really well. And now that I have it opened up, there's 4 squares. I'm going to take the corners and I'm going to fold in, as you see here in the video. And I'll do this on all 4 corners. And you want to make sure that you burnish this really, really well, because there will be a lot of layers and you need for it to lay flat. So after I burnish each one of them, and then I'll turn it over and I'll do the same thing, but this time only on 3 of the corners. We will leave one of them unfolded up because we want that to be the top of our stable. As you see, there's 3. And like I said, you need to burnish this really, really good. And then you'll turn it over again, and then you will fold back the little corner flaps. You'll fold them back on each of the 4 sides or 4 corners, and you will form a diamond in the center of the paper. And the ornament will start to take more of a shape of a stable. And now you'll unfold the 3 sides. And I recommend you do it all at once, not pull them all out like I did, because then I got confused at which one was supposed to be left straight. And I had to take it apart and try to figure out how it went back together. So it took me a little bit, but I finally figured out and could see where the fold was. But like I said, just do one side at a time. And here I go. We're going to do this again. This time we're going to open it this way, and we're going to push what was a mountain fold into a valley fold. And we're going to push those outside edges in. So instead of it being in the back of the frame, it's on the inside. And it looks like a star or something in the center. But actually this is how it's going to stay together and how it holds the gift card. And now I'm taking a piece of black paper with stars on it that's 2 7/8 by 6 inches. And I'm going to score it at 3 inches. I am making the little card holder. So I will fold this in half, and then I will glue on the outside edges of the 2 sides. And here I'm taking a decorative punch that I had, and I'm punching out the top. It could be a circle, it could be anything. And this is so you can grab the gift card and slide it out of the holder easily. Now you'll open it up and you'll put the corners and you'll slide them down into the card holder. And as you see, then it holds the card together and it gives it a great shape and stability. And here I'm taking a framelit, an oval framelit that is 2 1/4 inches by 1 1/4 inch. And I took a piece of smoky slate cardstock and I think Pool Party. And I'm going to run it through my Big Shot. This is going to be making the Mary and Joesph. So here's my 2 ovals cut out. I also will need a 1-inch circle punch for the halos for Mary and Joesph one for each. And then I'll need a 3/4 inch halo for baby Jesus. And I'll also use beige cardstock, and I need 2 3/4 inch circles for Mary and Joseph's face. And then I'll need some pink, light pink, that I punched a 1/2 inch for baby Jesus's face. And I punched a star out of the gold metallic cardstock, and I also punched a star out of the heavy duty cardstock, and I glued them together to make it a little stronger, because it'll be used to help hold our ornament closed but yet be able to open it, so I needed it to be a little bit stronger. And here I'm taking my art glitter glue and I'm gluing Mary and Joseph's ovals together. I'll have it offset so Mary is shorter than Joseph. And then I will go ahead and I will glue their faces on there. And here I'm gluing the halos to the back of their heads. And after I get those situated, I'll be taking a pair of scissors and I'll be slicing off the bottom of Mary and Joseph so that it will lay in the ornament. And here I took a piece of black cardstock that measures 3/4 of an inch by 1 3/4 of an inch for the manger. And then I'll take my scissors and I'll cut off a little triangle, probably like 1/4 of an inch off to the corner to make it the sides so they slope. And then I stuck a piece of post-it note on it, and then I slid it into my, I think it was a 1/2 inch circle punch, and I just punched it out to make it look like it had little legs. And then I'll take baby Jesus's face and I will glue it to the front of his halo. And now I'll glue him to the one side of the manger, but on the inside, so it looks like that he's laying in it. And now I'll take glue and I'll only glue it to the left side and glue it to the left side of the ornament, and make sure it doesn't stick to the back because you need to be able to open it to be able to get the gift card out. I slid Mary and Joseph back in, and I'll take my star and I'll do the same thing with my star. I'll only put glue on the left side, so like I said, so the ornament can be open so you can get the gift card out. Now if you don't have a gift card, or you just want to make it as a plain ornament, just go ahead and glue it across both sides. It won't matter. And now I'll be making a hanger for this ornament, which will help hold it together. I took a piece of gold cording that I happened to have. I cut it at 16 inches. I folded it in half and I measured down about 3 inches and I tied a knot because that's all the longer that I need for my hanger to be. And then I'll punch holes on either side of my star. I'm using 1/8 of an inch circle punch. And then I'll take my gold thread and I'll put one string through each side of the ornament, through each hole, and then I will tie a bow, and this will help hold it shut. And then I'll trim off the excess. I decided to go ahead and make a tag for this card, and I used the stamp set Still He Came, and I used the stamp sentiment that said Still He Came, and I cut this black cardstock at 1 inch by 3 inches. I put it in my Misty and I stamped it up with the Versamark ink, and then I heat embossed it with gold embossing powder. And then I took it out and I used my crocodile and I punched the 4 sides to give it an angle, and then I used my 1/8 of an inch circle punch to punch a hole in the center, and then I untied the string hanger from my ornament and I placed the sentiment in there and then retied it. And now I'm taking my black Versamark ink, and from the stamp set Christmas Stitch Shapes, I'm using the to and the from to stamp on the back of our ornament. And then I decided that the tag needed a little bit of bling, so I'm adding 3 little silver rhinestones to the tag. And now my project is finished. And if you make this ornament, we would like to see it. Go to Maymaymadeit.com to the customer gallery and upload your project for all to see. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. And don't forget to hit on the little bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Bye for now. Happy crafting!